want to give you guys an update on the Terrence Howard situation. This was the boy that was in the hospital and his parents were performing CPR on him. A lot of you guys wanted to know, how did he get there in the first place and what is the update? But I'm just going to give you the update. He passed away, unfortunately. So let's just get into the situation of how he ended up there. So his mother actually shared a post on her face. His grandmother, sorry, shared a news article that was on her Facebook. The news article reads, a North Carolina Central University football player and a former player in the graduate ridge of Point High School in Missionary City in fighting for his life after being hit by a vehicle. So he basically graduated from a Ridge Point High School in 2022 and went to university as Alabama to football player. He had dreams of being a football player, pursuing his goals and what he wanted out of life. He then ended up getting transferred to North Carolina Central University to play football and run track, and had traveled back to the University of Alabama to pack up for the rest of his things along with his parents last weekend. His family says that Howard was on 185 near Salisbury, NC early Monday morning when he had a minor crash during a storm. His family says he got out of his car to check on the people on the other vehicle. So obviously this was a man with a big heart. He went to check on the other people to see if they were okay. He turned around to get back to his car. He ended up getting hit by another car passing by. Howard's family said he suffered life-threatening injuries, including massive brain trauma, and is currently on a ventilator. Now, at the time he was in Charlotte Hospital, NC, his family says they are trying to get him back to Houston to get the best care he can get and to be closer to them. So they felt that he would have got way better care in Houston, which also hints this in their GoFundMe. When you go onto their GoFundMe, it reads, so basically they started the GoFundMe because ultimately the journey back home is filled with financial challenges and logistical hurdles. The cost associated with his medical transportation is overwhelming for his family, who is already bearing the emotional weight of this tragedy. Your generous donations will go directly towards emergency transportation from Charlotte, North Carolina to Houston, life-saving specialized treatment. So Houston must have had this specialized treatment that Carolina could not offer the boy. An additional cost related to his long and arduous road to recovery. Now, when I posted the video, there was a lot of mixed emotions, different opinions on the situation. Apparently people in the comments who were professional nurses, people siding with the family, while we had other people that weren't siding with the family. Now, the family felt that Charlotte was trying to kill him and take his organs, while other people were saying it was just a family that would not accept grief and this is the way that they handle it, etc. Someone said, listen very carefully, people do not think that this is just a black thing going on here. My mother was white and they did the same thing to her because she had organ donor on her driver license. People go to the barrel of license and take that organ donor sticker off of your driver's license right now. The symbol gives these money-hungry doctors their wish list. We all know they are profiting off our people. Please make sure single one of your family members go to the license barrel and take that organ donor off immediately. My mother was breathing on her own after they unhooked her too, but they even took off the oxygen. All they were thinking about was saving those damn organs for somebody in Africa. I mean, these organs aren't even going to the people in our own country. What the hell does that tell you? Someone else said, there is by no means enough information here regarding the son. Post-severe car accident, there could be multiple reasons why the attending physicians may decide to cease supporting care. These include multiple organ failures for some other big words, showing no brain activity, etc. This looks like the family who are struggling to deal with the death of a child. My thoughts are with the family. Someone said, thank you, I'm a nurse in the ICU. I see this all the time. They are having a difficult time understanding that he will not make it. Someone else said, there's a lot of misinformation out here from people who are very clearly not medical professionals who have never worked in the hospital. Doctors who are practicing correctly will not perform or prescribe any procedure that is not clinically indicated, medical necessary, or beneficial to the patients. If a doctor is carrying out procedures, interventions that are actually proven to not help the patient, that's called malpractice. First, do no harm. If someone is brain dead, that's it. They legally dead organ donor or not. They will never ever recover. All that's left is for the body to give up. If a brain dead patient codes, the doctors have absolutely no duty to resuscitate them, nor should they, because it's not clinically indicated, will not help the patient and only prolong these hopeless predicament. There's nothing that any doctor can do to help brain dead patients who has coded. If you ask a surgeon to remove one of your eyes because your vision is terrible and it bothers you, no surgeon worth their salt will agree to that. They don't do things just because we or a family member insists on it. Interventions may be clinically indicated. This is clearly the case of the family members just not being ready to let go, which is understandable and very common in cases of brain death. Any of us who have ever worked in a major hospital knows that people coding is a huge deal, and the whole hospital practically rushes into the room to save the individual. The person's organ donation statue is never even a thought. There are announcements made over the intercom and everything, but no, this does not happen for a brain dead individual, because they are already legally dead. There is not some huge conspiracy to take the organs of coding donors. To anyone who is medically professional in a major hospital, it sounds so ridiculous and you want to laugh if there wasn't a real young man behind the conspiracy theories. And look, maybe I'm wrong in this. The doctors gave up on him, right? Why did they not stop trying? Why did they turn off the machine? You know, apparently Houston had some special treatment that could help this boy. There's just so many questions and we really don't have the answers. Like, this is just people on the internet. You can't just take their words on the internet, okay? Anyone can go in the comments and say, I'm a doctor and this is that and this is this. So I'll be very naive to believe what anyone has to say on the internet in the comment section. But I just wanted to show you guys that why there's so many different opinions and mixed emotions on this whole situation. Regardless, I really hope there is like a deep and thorough investigation in the whole situation so they can get the closure and the answers that they need. Now, if you go onto the father's Facebook, the live streams have been taken down. I guess that was done on purpose. Maybe their lawyer told them to take it down. Now, the father, grandmother hasn't said anything on their Facebook regarding their son's passing. So I'm guessing they're really dealing with it. My condolences go out to them because I can't imagine how hard this is. Like, obviously, this is a close-knit family. And for something like that to happen is really tragic. Look, at the end of the day, I really don't know. And I just hope there's a thorough investigation in the whole situation and the family get the answers and the closure that they do need. I'm not saying that there's people out here not sneakily selling out organs, etc. There have been some scary situations of people selling organs on the black market and stuff like that. So I completely understand why the parents will be worried. And not only that, you also have a family who's very religious and believe in miracles. They believe that they could save their son. So what is the harm of trying, honestly? Maybe I'm wrong for saying that, but if I feel like, hey, there may be a chance that my son is still alive, I'm still gonna keep trying. Like, why not? You know, I don't know. I'm not a doctor, so maybe I'm completely wrong in that, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I just want to thank you guys so much for the support, subscribing, liking, leaving comments. I appreciate it a lot. It really helps push stories out like this. I know this story was actually featured on the news and some articles, and they used my video, which was pretty cool to see because the guy took the videos off his Facebook, which is unfortunate, but maybe he did that for legal purposes. But hey,